Hello, Digi-Destined and Tamers, and welcome back to Digimobs Into the Digital World. Yes, I know, the video is still a little glitchy. To give a update on the situation with the new computer before we get into it, I've got all the pieces. I've got everything I need to finish the build. I'm just running a few little things I need to do on it. After I've got everything done, uh, the next couple of videos might still be on the old setup just because I want to make sure everything's perfect on the new setup before I switch over the old hard drive and the external hard drive. So before we switch over and we get to have all the gloriousness of the new graphics card, it's going to be a little bit. But until then, we still have a Mega Base to build. And this Mega Base is going good, honestly. I went out and got just a little bit more. And by a little bit, I mean, well, what I got in my inventory plus all that, plus the redwood I already had. So, we do have a bunch more. Alright. So we are going to head over to the base construction site. Alright. So of course, we left this with that little hole right there. And yeah, we went up 2 rows. Didn't really have much. Well, let's get on the next row then. And this is why I knew I was going to have a lot of blue terracotta. Alright. So, looking at the design, because I do have the design up on a picture. To right here. Okay. I thought there was a creeper down there, and I was like, please don't tell me there is one. I'll go ahead and leave that there. Actually, let me go ahead and switch out which... now we're getting to the part of the build where there is just the straight walls. So eventually I'm going to have a do what I want to do with the base, which is there is going to be a kind of a ladder system starting somewhere down here. I don't know where. I ain't figured out where yet. But otherwise, right now, this is going. It was going good. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. But honestly, I do think the design is going to look good when it's all said and done. It's just getting to that point is the issue. Alright, so that one's there. That's there. Alright, looks like this will go up 2 before that does anything. I think it's up by 4 over there. Might be only up by 3, but go ahead and boost that up by 4, and well, at least at that point. Glad I caught that. Also, when I said I was using a lot of yellow terracotta, I meant it. There is a lot of yellow terracotta going into this build. Ooh, wait a minute. Ooh, I messed that up. Hold on. Alright, where is the last line? Alright, it's down there. So I need to come in. Okay, so right here actually is where I need to. That would mean it would be 1, 2 on this side as well. Oh, shoot. Nope. There we go. Something feels off with that. Hold on. Two from that one and 2 from that one. So 2 in. Okay, let's make sure I did this right. Yeah, okay, I did. I don't know why something feels wrong with that design, but it does now. Mega Digi-Base's construction is, I will say, very tedium. It's very time consuming. But it's something I've seen so many series do mega bases, and I've always agreed with the idea of just having a big base where to the end of the series, that's where you stay. Now it's odd that it's so close to my original base, but I honestly don't see a problem with it. I mean, one of the inspirations for ideas of mega bases comes from channel Butter Jaffa, and whenever he did his Avatar series, he had his bases nearby too. So I don't really. I know I'm not him, but so funny enough, I just messed up the design anyways. Right here is where the next design will start. 3. Okay, so it goes up by I'm having to count while I'm doing this. So it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it looks like it goes up by 6. So that pattern will be here for a little bit. This goes up by 1 in. There's one that goes up. so now if I get over here. Alrighty. Oh, time for a shulker box. Restock on a few things. Now I will say this build, while I did say that Butter Jaffa was a main influence for me thinking about mega builds, I will say this can never top any of his mega builds. His are just, holy cow, they're on another level. The Air Temple, Butter Sing Say, just, they're all just, and I wouldn't want to compete with him, but just, there is no way. They're all so good. Alright, so this still goes up by 1 here. This goes up by 1 here. That was 3 there, so 4, 5, 6. Definitely still not going to have enough smooth quartz for everything, but I can at least get some more of the design. Going up, I should say. Now, I will say this outer one right here is supposed to be the length of this. So that will at least match up. Now, working through the night does sound lovely, I'll say. I don't feel like it. So we're going to continue using our backpack here. Now, the only downside is due to not having the the prerequisite smooth quartz. If I want to continue this, I do kind of have to just figure out where the spaces need to go. I know there is still the inside, but I can at least on this next row figure out some spacing. Because that becomes a white quartz. That's still quartz. Wait, where's... Yeah, it was only 2 lines, okay. Then it goes over 1 here, covers this one. Yeah. And then I think it matches up there. So this would match there. This would match there. Wait, would that match? Something feels wrong with that. I'm gonna have to wait until I get the quartz and finish up this little bit that I've got. But I can finish up redwood. Don't worry, before the end of this, we will get a progress report on what it's looking like from the outside. Just want to make sure. Well, it looks like I'm actually going to have to go back for more redwood. I figured I was going to have to, but I didn't know when. It's like having to go back for blue terracotta, yellow terracotta. You assume you have to. Oh, wow. Hmm. Well, I won't use up the blue and yellow I've got left. We'll have them set as this is how many stacks I want to have before next time. I'll use this 9 square for wood, and I'll probably try to have at least a stack of quartz. It's a good thing we have this tree here. Oh, that's why this isn't adding up right. I've already messed up. All right, so these are meant to be the lines going up still. However, that is where it's supposed to switch to this. So this is supposed to still go up for another 1. So yeah, that now looks about correct. Just go over here and I'll place down all that. There we go. Now that's looking more correct. I was like, why does it felt a little stumpy? And I was wondering why it felt a little stumpy. That's why. That middle section is supposed to be too wide. That does show that there is still a long way to go on this. But if you can tell the design, if you can't tell the design, you can tell it a bit more now. I'm still not, for all you Digidestin that haven't figured it out, I'm still not going to say what the design is just yet. But you're more than welcome to put your guesses down in the comments. I'd love to hear them. I truly would. Ooh, a sheep. I'm gonna pick you up and put you away from my purple sheep. AKA over here by the lightning rod. So, before next time, I will hopefully we'll be in the new PC build, but I will also I'll go out, I'll get all the gear we need, and I'll make sure this world is backed up, because don't know if going into the new setup, if something might mess up. So we're going to make sure that there is a backup of the world. Granted, everything is all on the external, so there's also half a dozen backups, so. But I will make sure that I have all the supplies necessary going forward. Until then, thank you everyone so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Stay digital, y'all.